Mars will station direct in the water sign of Cancer, the house of the family, the homeland, the people, and the house where you feel safe. On the 27th of February, we will have a new moon in the water sign of Pisces, the 12th house of the zodiacal wheel, the house of faith, sympathy, and compassion. If you would like to know how would this be impacting you on a personal level and on the mundane level, then you really need to watch this video. Hello everyone, welcome to Athena Virtuous channel. I'm Athena. I am your spiritual advisor and your astrologer. As I mentioned earlier, Mars will go direct. Actually, Mars will station direct on the 23rd of February in the water sign of Cancer. Mars being retrograde or being in the sign of Cancer since September of 2024 and will leave Cancer in April. I believe April 17th and move into Leo. Mars started this retrograde motion on January the 1st and finally now is going to station direct at 17 degrees. And what's a 17 degree? Before I speak about the 17 degree, Mars is the ruler of Aries, is the ruler of a fire sign. Mars is an action-oriented. Mars takes initiative to achieve goals. Mars is known of being aggressive, combative. Mars also is all about passion. What makes me happy now is going to station direct in the water sign of Cancer in the 4th house. As Mars is the ruler of Aries, first house, and Cancer is the 4th house, is the house of my family, my homeland, my house where I live, and my people at 17 degrees. Well, first of all, Mars will return to this degree that happened back on October the 5th or around October the 5th. So we have to take into consideration the first week of October because Mars is revisiting that degree. So you need to go back to October, the first week of October of 2024, and remember what happened in your life around that time. So now let's dive deep to understand what's a 17 degree and what does it entail. Once again, 17 degree is the Leo degree. Leo degrees are 5, 17, and 29. For the purpose of this video and for the purpose of Mars stations direct on the 23rd, and by the way, if I didn't mention that, the 23rd of February is going to be tomorrow. I'm recording this video on the 22nd of February in the evening. It's about actually 7:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mars station direct on the 23rd, which is tomorrow, and most likely everybody felt the energy probably 5 to 7 days ago. Mars station direct, it means a lot because Mars is impulsive, is hasty, is fast, fiery energy, full of passion. Remember, Mars rules the adrenal gland. 17 degree is, as I mentioned, is a Leo degree. And the qualities of the 17 degree is what I like. And what does love mean to me? And what do I love? Love affairs, lovers, mistress, boyfriend, girlfriend. Remember, Leo is the 5th house of the zodiacal wheel, and that's what this house means. But once again, we're just talking about the 17 degree now. What's valuable for you? What are your top qualities? Or what's of the highest quality? It also means power or to rule, high-ranking position, to be a director, a manager, career advancement, hold a position of power. It also governs entertainment places, sports, facilities, stadiums, sport gear. It rules also children, for the sake of children, with the help of children, joy, optimism, golden life, being proud, dignified, to have a high opinion of oneself. Leo is the sign of the father. Remember, Leo is ruled by the sun, and the sun exalted in Aries, and Mars now stationed direct at this particular degree. During the time Mars was retrograde in Cancer, Mars now have came to the understanding of the value of the family, the value of being at your home, feeling safe, secure, at the place where you feel that is your sanctuary, at the place where you connect with the mother. Now you know all these values, you know how important this is to you. My home, my family, my people. I've been thinking for a while. I took time off from the people, from everyone, to have better understanding of what is the most valuable thing for me. Connected with my family, my mother and my people. Now, Mars is direct. Now, Mars direct in this house, most likely, lots of you felt the energy of anger, rage, calling for what are my rights? What's important to me? I have to take action now to achieve what's important for me, what's important for my family, what makes me feel secure, what helps me to protect my family. I'm gonna fight for it, and I'm gonna go to battles to achieve my goals. I'm not gonna wait for permission from anyone. And who is giving you that energy? And who is empowering you, Mars? It's obviously Saturn. Because Saturn, in the sign of Pisces, in the water sign of Pisces, actually trines Mars, Mercury as well, or forms an exact trine. Mercury is the planet of communication, networking, travel, telecom, the social media, the mainstream media, documentation, agreement, orders, gossip, trines Mars. This is an indication that your thoughts are in line with your feelings and with your actions. You put everything in order, you are well organized, and you have planned. You've strategically planned your next actions. And now it's time to take that action. You feel the courage and you feel empowered by Saturn, by planning, as Mercury once again trines Mars. So you've created your plan, and now you feel you are empowered inside and out. Now you feel you are capable to take action and to move forward. Because Saturn, that trines with Mars, gives you that urge, supports you, and encourages you to take action. And it promises you also that as long as you are taking action with integrity and the integrity of the people around you, you're going to be rewarded. This energy of Saturn and Mercury trines Mars in water signs of Pisces and Scorpio obviously is very potent for the water signs and is very encouraging also for the water signs. So it'll create a water trine between Mars in Cancer, Saturn and Mercury in Pisces and Scorpio. And at this point in time, there is really nothing in Scorpio, okay? But still, Scorpio is going to benefit from this energy of Mars going direct. Obviously, Scorpio is actually co-ruled by Mars, so it'll affect Scorpio nonetheless. And also Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. So these are the signs that mostly affected by this water trine and the energy of Mars, Saturn, and Mercury. Also, Mercury in Pisces, and Mercury is the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. We have the North Node in Pisces, and we have the South Node in Virgo. And as I said, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury also rules Gemini, where Jupiter is sitting right now. And Jupiter is the ruler of Pisces. So there is a mutual reception between Jupiter in Gemini and Mercury in Pisces. But this mutual reception is a challenge by a square, because mutable signs square one another. All signs of same modality are squaring one another. And in this case, Jupiter squares Mercury. Jupiter at this point in time is at 11 degrees and 55 minutes and is forward, in a forward motion. And Mercury at this point is at Mercury is actually at 17 degrees in Pisces. Still within a square, within 6 orbs or 6 degrees. And it is applying. So what does that mean? This gives us the energy of, in order for us to achieve certain goal, we need to provide evidence. We need to have data and information to support us, and for us in order to sign agreements or orders or start something new. And this could be related to anything in your life, whether travel, because remember, Pisces or the 12th house rules travel, and Jupiter actually, so was Mercury. Both rule travel. If you want to travel, you need to be approved and you need to submit your application. This application need to be approved. And in order for this application to be approved, you have to have supportive documents. This is just an example. If we are signing an agreement or orders, executive orders, we need to have enough data in order for us to reach certain decision or any agreement with any other party. Jupiter squares Mercury, and with this mutual reception, it means as though Jupiter is telling Mercury, before I make any executive orders, I want you, Mercury, to support me, to provide me with the information I need, to provide me with enough data so that I know what kind of decision I have to make. So Jupiter is telling Mercury, go back, do your work, and don't come back to me until you finish your work, until you provide me with the evidence, with the proof, with the documentation, with the information. You need to dig deep and give me that information. You need to work hard in order for us to reach our goal, in order for us to meet deadlines, in order for us to announce certain decisions or sign, as I said, executive orders with others, or approve certain documentation, or in the legal system, or in the superior court, or in the court system, we have to make an order, a decision for a certain legal matter. That's what Jupiter, because Jupiter rules legal and legalities, right? Where Saturn is sitting too, in Pisces. So that's the challenge. Jupiter is challenging Mercury, and Mercury is going to station retrograde on March the 15th. So Mercury hasn't started the shadow period, which is the pre-retrograde period. It's going to be 5 to 10 days before the retrograde, but still, Mercury in the sign of Pisces is actually in detriment because he's in the sign opposite to the sign Mercury rules, which is Virgo. Mercury is not comfortable in the sign of Pisces because Mercury right now feels like there's lots of information, there's lots of lies. Remember, Neptune is still in Pisces as well. So there is some sort of delusion, illusion, confusion, or conflicting information. There is gossip, there are lies, there is deception. And I'm not going to say Pisces rules that, but that's what the 12th house is. Deception, lies. Mercury also rules, if Mercury, the lower vibrational of Mercury is gossip, lies, rumors. But Jupiter, the god of the Olympians, telling Mercury, don't come back to me with lies and BS. This mutual reception that is under the square of Jupiter and Mercury, or Gemini and Pisces, is very challenging in a sense that we have to verify the information we've received. We have to audit everything. We have to analyze this data. We can't just go by what the rumors or what the legacy media is telling us. We have to dig deep and find the truth and get to the core of the matter. Because once again, Jupiter wants to bring abundance and prosperity, but Mercury is confused and Jupiter can't take BS from anyone. So this is the challenge between Mercury and Jupiter. And Mercury actually conjunct Saturn in Pisces. And Saturn is the judge. Saturn is the lord of karma. Saturn is the taskmaster. So Saturn now is pushing Mercury really hard to dig deep, to find the information, to be honest, to tell the truth. to provide accurate information, accurate data, in order for Mars, the people, or where the people are, where the homeland is, where the family is, to take action, to take the initiative, to pursue their goal, and to achieve their goal. And I'm talking about Mars energy. And that's how this energy affects us on the mundane level. I'll be obviously talking about each of the zodiacal signs and tell you and explain to you how is this going to affect you on a personal level. But this is on the collective or the mundane level. So the square between Jupiter and Mercury, it also means that there are so many people dealing with dispute or legal matters, money matters, government matters, or government documents, or it could be related to trade or related to immigration, or it could be also related to health matters, drug trafficking, because remember, Pisces, the 12th house, rules escapism, rules psychedelics, rules drug trafficking, and rules immigration. Saturn presence in Pisces that rules all these things I mentioned is urging or is pushing Mercury to get to the core of the matter and so that we can resolve these issues. Because once again, Saturn is the judge or the lord of karma, and Jupiter is the legal system, and is also Saturn rules the government as well. Jupiter rules the court, the legal system, the constitution, rules faith and what we believe in. Jupiter also rules churches or mosques or synagogues or all these, or ashrams or worship places. So there will be issues also related to religion and the belief system. And that's what the square between Jupiter, Mercury, and Saturn. And that's the energy we feel due to the square between Jupiter and Gemini and Saturn and Mercury in Pisces. Let's get into the new moon in Pisces. So as you see in the chart here, there are so many activities. Actually, there is stellium in Pisces, and stellium in Pisces means there's emphasis in this house, and there's lots of activities in this house. That's what the stellium is, because there are different multiple energies. So the new moon in Pisces is technically the conjunction between the moon and the sun at the same degree in the same house. And the new moon in Pisces is at 9 degrees and 40 minutes. And as I mentioned in previous videos, pretty much in every new moon video, since the new moon in Sagittarius, which was in November, I mentioned that we are in the 9-degree lunar cycle. And number 9 in numerology means ending. Number 9 in mathematics is the last single digits. So we are technically ending a cycle in order for us to start a new cycle or a new era. Because the next new moon, which is a solar eclipse, new moon solar eclipse in Aries, which is going to be at the end of March, it's going to be at 8 degrees and change, almost 9. So we are starting a new cycle, because at the same time, Neptune is going to enter Aries at the end of March. And we also going to start in March and in a new eclipse cycle, which is going to be in the axis of Pisces and Virgo. So we will have a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo on March the 12th, and then we will have a new moon solar eclipse, which is the last eclipse of the axis with Aries and Libra. This is the last eclipse we will have, and it's going to be for a while until the North Node moves into Aries the North Node moves into Libra, and the South Node in Aries. It's going to be a while, okay, for that cycle. But for the time being, now this new moon solar eclipse in Aries is the last one. Let's just take it one step at a time, and let's focus on this new moon in Pisces. As I said, this new moon in Pisces will be on the 27th of February, and it'll be at 9 degrees and 40 minutes. The ruler of Pisces is Jupiter, and Jupiter is forward. The North Node is in Pisces. Saturn is forward and also in Pisces. So we have the Sun, the Moon, Saturn, Mercury, and the North Node, and Neptune, all in Pisces. And that's the stellium. So lots of activities in Pisces. Pisces now is so empowered by the presence of all of these planets, plus the Moon and the Sun, and the North Node. And as I mentioned, the ruler of the South Node, which is Virgo, ruled by Mercury. Mercury is in Pisces, or in the sign that's an opposition of the sign that Mercury rules. What does that mean? Virgo is the perfectionist. Virgo is analytical. Virgo is controlling, is dominant. Virgo is an earth sign and wants everything to be done perfectly. But we have the South Node there. And the ruler of this sign is in the opposite sign. So what does that mean? This is a call for us to think outside of the box and to just have faith. Give in to the divine and believe and trust. Let go and go with the flow. That's exactly what Mercury, very close to the North Node, because Mercury is right now at 17 degree and the North Node is at 27 degree in Pisces. In fact, by the new moon, sorry guys, I was looking at the 23rd of February, but the 27th of February, when we have the new moon, Mercury will be at 24 degrees. So it's actually conjunct the North Node, conjunct Neptune as well. And that's why I said Mercury now is in confusion. Mercury also, conjunction to Neptune means connection to the higher power, the higher source, and having faith and belief. Of course, as you all understand, when I say this is the energy, all of us, the collective, we will feel that energy. The energy of we have to think outside of the box. We have to let go of being perfectionist. We have to let go of being analytical and over-analytical. We have to have faith and belief in the higher source. So there is a spiritual awakening and there is a spiritual call for us to connect with the higher power. The new moon in Pisces, or the energy of Pisces Virgo axis, is the energy of the victim mentality, is the energy of I am being sacrificed. I am a victim. Nobody cares about me. I have to give up and give in higher source because I'm the sacrifice, I'm the martyr, or I'm being martyred. Or I have to escape and resort to maybe alcohol or psychedelics or any other addictions to overcome that feeling of I am the sacrifice, I'm the martyr. I have to sympathize with everyone, but nobody sympathizes with me. The victim mentality. Oh, look at me, pity me. Nobody cares about me. Nobody look at me. I give love to everyone, no one gives me love. So how you overcome that? Virgo is the opposite sign. This is the mentality of Pisces, or that's the energy of Pisces. Virgo, opposite sign. In order for me to overcome this kind of victim mentality, I have to bury myself in providing service. Virgo is the sixth house, is the service provider for others. I have to work hard for everybody, and I have to be perfect in order to satisfy everyone. So this is the axis, or this is the energy of Pisces Virgo axis. This new moon in Pisces is telling you need to believe and you need to take care of yourself. You need to achieve your dreams. You need to take care of yourself inside out. Look after yourself. Heal yourself. By having trust and faith in the divine or God. By praying, meditating, whatever practice you do, you need to have faith and believe that you're worthy. Yes, you are worthy. You are worthy of love. So once again, this new moon in Pisces is giving us the energy that you are worthy. The energy of self-worth. The energy of receiving. The energy of having hope. The energy of there is justice. The energy of that we are going to be rewarded. And we should not bury ourselves in or drown into the escapism, because Pisces rules the waters, or Neptune actually rules the waters, deep waters. And that's where the illusion and delusion and escapism is. To hide and drown in the victim mentality or escapism. Once again, this new moon tells us that there is divine justice. So we need to have hope. We need to believe. And we need to understand that there is justice. This negative self-talk, which we need to overcome, and this victim mentality is very, very strong. If you have sun, rising, or specifically moon in the 12th house, it doesn't matter if it's Pisces or not. Of course, Pisces is number one, but if you have moon in the 12th house, you're gonna feel that as well. So let's say you are a Capricorn, but your moon is in Sagittarius. This means the moon is in your 12th house. So it'll embody the qualities of the 12th house. But the moon or stellium, if you have multiple planets in the 12th house, like the example I gave you, if you are Capricorn and you have multiple planets in Sagittarius, then your 12th house is emphasized. And you're going to experience that sacrifice and victim mentality, or being sacrificed, being ignored, neglected. Now also, sometimes Saturn in the 12th house gives you that energy as well. The energy of fear, of being isolated, of being alone. Nobody cares about you, nobody look at you. So be careful of that energy, because you will feel being isolated, or you are actually being pushed to be isolated. Like in the hermit mode, like, the hermit in tarot cards. And it's like you have no option but to resort to the divine and give up on life, give up on joy, give up on seeking happiness and fulfilling your dreams, because you're alone, nobody cares about you. That's the energy of the 12th house. Once again, the new moon in Pisces is telling you there is justice, there is divine justice, and there is hope. And this is just a temporary time or temporary period. So you really need to overcome that feeling. Now also, I want to speak briefly, although I spoke about Venus before, entered Aries. Venus will station retrograde in Aries on March the 1st. So right now, we are just a few days before, as I'm recording this video, it's about a week before Venus station retrograde. So Venus in Aries, it's about self-value. It's about how do I take care of myself, because Venus is embodying Mars qualities. Mars is direct on the 23rd. So Venus, even when Venus goes retrograde, it's about how I express myself. to the best of my ability? How do I show up to the public and regain my power? Even if I do stupid things, even if I do something weird. I'm not talking about me, I'm just explaining the Venus energy in Aries. Because Aries is all about me, myself, and I, so Venus. And I've explained that in the previous video, and I said Venus retrograde in Aries, we're gonna see lots of feminism activities, weird activities, new cultural trends, fashion, new weird and new fashion trends that's out of ordinary. That's what Venus retrograde. And we will see also women doing like weird things, just like to grab the attention. You know, the attention grabbers. That's what I call them. But in a weird way, especially on social media. Not only on social media, even out in the public. Call for nudity and call for, or activism related to LGBTQ community. Something that's not acceptable by the society. That's what Venus retrograde is. Because she's going to be in opposition to Lilith. So Lilith, dark moon Lilith, is the trigger for Venus to behave in a way that's unethical, out of ordinary, or do things that's not acceptable by the society. It could be also, as I said, nudity or calling for nudity, going out naked, because dark moon Lilith, from the name, from it's self-explanatory, it's dark energy, triggering Venus. Opposition is not a square. Opposition is a trigger. Things will happen to trigger you to do something. Whatever that thing is, to take action. Lilith and Venus opposite one another. And Lilith actually squares Pluto. So it's not only the trigger for unethical things, it's also doing things hidden, behind the scene, suspicious activities, taboo, such as sex trafficking, drug trafficking, prostitution, all of this listed under Lilith and Pluto, especially when Mars is actually forward. So we will see all these activities during Venus retrograde in Aries. And it'll be mostly being done by female or females, women, girls. It doesn't matter. Feminine energies. It'll be very potent during Venus retrograde in Aries. But also Venus retrograde in Aries is the call to take care of yourself. What makes you happy? What fulfills you? Or me? How do I express myself in a way that I am front and center, where people can notice me? You'll be in the spotlight, because that's what Aries energy is. Now Venus retrograde in Aries is the second house of Pisces. And once again, I'm going to talk about each of the zodiacal signs, but that's the energy that we will feel. So I just want to point out one last thing before I move into each of the zodiacal signs. The 9th degree is the degree of Sagittarius, which is actually ruled by Jupiter as well. But 9th degree is connected to Mars. And if we think about Sagittarius, fire sign, Mars rules Aries, fire sign. This is all about having joy, having fun, enjoying yourself, taking care of yourself. Be happy, be optimistic. Because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about optimism. And Mars is to take action and to do whatever it takes to be happy, to have fun, to enjoy yourself, go out and about, get into gatherings with family, friends, and also to be open-minded. And once again, think outside the box. Come up with new ideas. And most importantly, don't forget that number 9 is a spiritual number. Whatever you do, always have faith and belief and trust. So, now let's get into each of the zodiacal signs and know how this Mars station or Mars retrograde and the new moon in Pisces will affect us on a personal level. Hi Cancer. So Cancer, this new moon in Pisces is actually trining you. The new moon in Pisces is forming a water trine with you and Scorpio. Saturn, the ruler of your 7th and 8th house, trines with Mars, the ruler of your 10th house in your sign. Saturn is in the 9th house, trines Mars in your house. Your ruler, the moon, trines you. Your ruler, the moon, is technically in Pisces, trines you. Mercury, the ruler of your 3rd house and your 5th house, trines Mars in your sign. Jupiter, the ruler of this new moon in Pisces, or the ruler of Pisces and the ruler of your 6th house as well, is in your 12th house and is moving forward. Now Mars, the ruler of your 10th house and the ruler of your 5th house, is actually moving forward tomorrow, the 23rd of February. There is a lot of positive activities related to this new moon in Pisces and is very, very harmoniously supportive to you, Cancer. Very supportive. This new moon in Pisces actually is very harmonious for the water signs. Is creating oppositions with Virgo and is squaring the mutable signs. So let's focus on you, Cancer. The 9th house is the house of philosophy, higher knowledge, travel, connection with, or having faith, believe in certain, or it's a spiritual house and it's a higher knowledge house. It's the house of luck as well, of the legal system, and it's trining you. So what does that tells me? That technically entails that if you are, and I've said that in the past, if you are seeking any legal proceedings, you are supportive because Jupiter in your 12th house is the ruler of this house. And Saturn, the ruler of your 7th and 8th, is also in this house and trines Mars in your house. And Mercury, the ruler of your 12th house, where Jupiter is, trines Mars. So you're probably going to receive some, positive news related to legal matter. In fact, I don't know if you guys remember, I've mentioned in my previous reading for Cancer that I'm in the process of renewing my passport, which is going to expire technically in the next few days. But because I don't want to wait till last minute, I've already submitted my application, and I did get my new passport in literally 5 business days. So this is my old passport, which is supposedly still valid, but once you submit a renewal application, they will cancel your older passport. This is, I think, my 3rd passport, and this is my new passport. The new passport is really cool. It's so different than the old one. This is the old one. There is nothing in the back page here, but this is the new one. See in the back here? Even inside, it's just so different than, of course, but yeah. So I just got it actually, and it literally came in 5 business days. I remember before, when you go in person to the passport office and submit your application, it'll take about 3 to 4 weeks to get the new passport. If you submit it through the mail, it'll take even longer. But this time, I literally went to the passport office downtown Toronto and submitted my application in person, and I got my passport once again in 5 business days. So this is what the 9th house also related to. It related to travel documentation. Okay, so when I speak of the trine, which means with minimal efforts, things will come to fruition. Things are going to be very harmonious with you, and that's what the water trine, because the 9th house trines with you, Cancer. Okay, and I've purposefully submitted my application before Venus goes retrograde, of course, because I don't want to experience, and before Mercury goes retrograde, because once again, I don't want to, it doesn't have, it's not related to Venus, it's mostly related to Mercury, because Mercury is in Pisces and then going into Aries and going retrograde. So this means going to be delay in communication and delay of processing the documentation. Okay, so that's why I submitted my application earlier, and luckily I got it. So once again, not only legal documentation related to travel or government documentation, but it's also legal matters. Okay, it's very harmonious with you, Cancer. Okay, because Saturn, the Lord of Karma, and Saturn is technically the judge. Okay, Jupiter is the justice system or the legal system, and Saturn is there, trining you. So there's action. So what I see for you, Cancer, is you're going to receive positive information if you're dealing with any legal matter. There's actually a lot for you, Cancer. Once again, as I said, the 9th house, the 8th house and the 12th house is all house of higher knowledge, spirituality, metaphysics, mysticism, esoteric realm. Is these houses are the houses of astrology, of once again the esoteric realm, of the hidden world, of the hidden realms. Okay, and the houses of the faith, of the especially the 12th house is house of your guardian angels, and the house of of God of the gods, technically. So and so your spiritual abilities are very, very heightening at this point, Cancer. Okay, I mentioned that before, that you will envision things. Saturn, the presence of Saturn in your 9th house trining with you, it's like Saturn is giving you the power of Saturn himself, of the karma, literally. Like if somebody tried to undermine you or belittle you or treat you unfairly, try to take something away from you. I just want to say, Cancer, be careful, because sometimes, you know, we get upset and we get angry at people who are very dear to us, okay? They might probably treat us unfairly, and then we wish something, or we wish them harm, or you know, because out of anger, out of, you know, I guess, yeah, out of anger. So be careful, Cancer, because what I see, because once again, the ninth house is related also to luck and wish fulfillment, and because Saturn is there, don't wish harm on anybody, because you can't believe it, Cancer, you have very powerful psychic abilities at this time. Not only this time, but it's been going on for a while, since actually Pluto entered your 8th house, and since Saturn entered your 9th house. Your psychic abilities and spiritual abilities are very heightened. So yeah, as I said, sometimes you wish something, and let's put it this way, be careful of what you wish for, okay? I mean, try to always be positive and think positively, because if you think in a negative way, you might manifest it. Not you might, you're going to manifest it, okay? Whether on yourself or somebody else. Yeah, this is the power of Saturn and the power of Jupiter in your 12th house. You are divinely protected, Cancer, okay? And now I mentioned that before, and I'm going to say it again. You probably dealt with enemies, you know, related to either people around you, or your workplace, or I don't know, in the community. You are shocked. Because they are hidden enemies. That wasn't expected, that these people that you trusted one day, they've treated you, they stabbed you in your back, but all of a sudden, you know, you found out that these people were gossiping, were spreading rumors on you, were making up lies and stories that's not, that lacks credibility. So I'll say it again, Cancer, you are protected, okay? Jupiter in your 12th house and Saturn in your 9th house are like creating a shield, or yeah, creating a shield that technically reflects back on those people, you know? So whoever wishes harm for you, it's gonna... Now, once again, Saturn, there is a lot, sorry, Cancer, say I called you Saturn because you have the Saturn powers. Once again, you are like something that's out of your control, something that you're probably even unaware of, unless you are very spiritual, awakened, and you're, you know, high spiritual being. You would know that you have the power of the Lord of Karma, literally. Now, also, the 9th house is the house of wish fulfillment, okay? And it's the house of travel. So for some of you, I see travel. I see probably travel either to seek, I guess, spiritual healing, or for worshiping, or travel to, you know, a sacred land for worship, as I said. Or it could be travel for pleasure, or to get, you know, explore new cultures. It could be travel for work, or travel for higher education. But I see travel in the works for you, Cancer. Okay, I see also connection with people from foreign land. Now, it could be once again related to work. It could be related to, you know, some sort of your own business, it could be, or it could be also a romantic relationship, long distance romantic relationship, because once again, Saturn is the ruler of your 7th and 8th house, and is currently in your 9th house. So I see connection with people who are really interested in you, and who admires you, and who are going to be very supportive for you. These people are foreigners to you, are from foreign land, not the place where you actually live, okay? I also see, Cancer, that you're going to be able to reach your goals, okay? The sun is shining bright. The sun, the sun actually is the ruler of your second house, the house of your income, the house of your value, your self-value, and of your assets, and the money that comes from your income, and is actually conjunction, is forming in conjunction. That's what the new moon is, a conjunction between the moon and the sun. So the sun is in your ninth house and conjoining, the moon, your ruler. So that's once again tells me there's some sort of goal or a deep soul purpose that you're going to achieve in the very near future, Cancer. Okay. Saturn taught you how to persevere and be patient and to work hard, be responsible, and be persistent to achieve to reach your goals, basically. Okay. So and Saturn is very rewarding when you are responsible, when you work hard for what you wanted to achieve. And look, Cancer, the cards flipped out. You got the 10 of Cups and you got Justice. They flipped out and in front of camera, so you can see what I'm doing, right? I don't know, Cancer. There is a lot to talk about the new moon in the ninth house. And also let me go back to Mars, because Mars is going forward in your house, and Mars is the ruler of your 10th and your 5th house. The 10th house is related to your legacy, your higher purpose, your public image, and the 5th house is the house of pleasure, the house of getting together with friends, and the house also related to your children. So and so now it's the green light for you to take action and to initiate or take the initiative to achieve your higher purpose, basically, to reach your goal once again, or to reach the status you've been looking for a while. Also, the new moon in the ninth house in Pisces, this is like, believe in your dreams, connect with your ancestors. There is actually connection with your ancestors and with the divine, with the higher power through your dreams. You're seeing vivid dreams. You're seeing actually prophetic dreams. It's not only vivid, it's prophetic dreams, and they come true. Unbelievable. Like, once again, I'm going to say it again, Cancer, you have a very high psychic abilities. It's unbelievable during this period in time. There's luck to your side. You feel the inner peace. You feel the harmony within you. You feel the faith. You are very, you trust in the divine, Cancer, and I applaud you for that. But once again, Cancer, as I mentioned, if you treated in injustice way, or you've been talked down to, be careful, because you have to be careful of what you wish for, Cancer. Okay? Yeah. So let's see what the tarot has for you, Cancer. So you got the Two of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. You got the Tower. The Tower, Two of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and Justice. Oh wow. Oh wow, Cancer. What a... Okay, so I just want to say the Tower is not always negative. The Tower is a sudden change, is the divine intervention when things doesn't... when things need to be changed, right? If things are not built on solid foundation, technically built on shaky foundation, this tower needs to crumble. That's when the divine intervenes to initiate the change, to create the change. Okay, it's been going on in your life for a while. There could be some stagnation or something in your life, especially with Mars was retrograde in your sign. You were unable to take action. You've been waiting and waiting. So now here's the divine intervention to bring justice. That's what I said at the very beginning, Cancer. If there's any legal proceedings you're dealing with and you've been waiting for the results, it's coming. It's coming, and you're gonna be you're going to be celebrating the victory. Okay, that's what I see. There's probably lots of activities going on in your life, or it's going to be going on in your life. Lots of errands and juggle multiple projects, or as I said, lots of activities going on. taking care of the family, taking care of work, you know, connection with your business partners, and so on and so forth. So there, I see lots of activities going to happen in your life, but once again, justice is going to prevail, and it's going to your favor, Cancer. You literally got the Justice card. Okay, so there's going to be balance in your life. Also, the Two of Pentacles, that tells me that you're seeking balance in your life. Okay, balance on spiritual, emotional, and financial levels as well. So I really like it, Cancer. The Tower and Justice are two major arcana, and this is confirmation that things gonna shift in your life very quickly, suddenly, and it's gonna shake you to the core. I don't see it in a negative sense. I see it in a positive sense, because once again, right away you got justice and you got celebration with family and friends. You know, 10 of Cups, this is happiness, this is celebration, this is technically you know, reaching the peak moment of happiness, with people that you really love. Okay, and there you go, you got unexpected. This is just flipped out. Let me pull one more card. We're talking about the Tower. There could be some sort of revelation related to romantic endeavor. I don't know. Yeah, it could be somebody's watching you from afar, because once again, I see connection with people from afar. Oh my goodness, and here you go. Faded meetings. I don't know if I should be. Oh, and look at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, and as you see, I'm in front of camera. You got relationship. You got relationship. There is fear. Okay, enough of that. Okay, so what I see, Cancer, really, that there could be somebody is admiring you, is watching you. Somebody is trying to connect with you on you know, a romantic level, but you are fearful. You could be you could have had a very negative experience, unpleasant experience in the past. That's what creates fear inside you. You don't want to take your chances and try something new, and then you know, because you're fearful. You fear the unknown. You fear you don't know this person. You don't know what's hidden for you. You don't know what the future unfolds. So that's where the fear coming from. Afraid, uneasy, suspicion, and scared. Okay, scared of what? A relationship, getting into a new relationship. Okay, meeting new people. You're scared of commitment, of getting involved with a new partner. Okay, but I see unexpected relationship happening in the very near future. Remember, Pluto is in your 8th house, so whatever you're dealt with in the 7th house crumbled, you know, destroyed to build something new. Okay, that's what the 8th house, to get into a new type of relationship that's not based off you know, just the surface or a surface relationship. It's literally a very deep spiritual relationship. It's going to be unexpected. Once again, there could be somebody going to be revealing their feelings towards you, or there could be something unexpected, unusual, shocking, unpredictable, okay, coming your way. But once again, you're probably dealing with a legal matter that you're expecting that's going to take too long, and you're going to hassle for that, and all of a sudden you get the green light and you get the judge order, and it's going to be to your favor. It could be, once again, a revelation related to a romantic relationship. It could be something related to your work. You're going to be promoted, or something unexpected. It's going to happen, but something will going to bring balance into your life. Something is going to bring justice for you, and something that makes you happy and makes you in a celebratory mood. Okay, faded meetings. Exactly, faded meetings, meant to be, destiny, predetermined encounter. Okay, so there could be a faded meeting. You could be meeting with the one you've been waiting for a while, you know, and once again, it's going to happen unexpectedly, because it's destined. Okay, it's faded. You did not plan it. It's just going to happen. So Cancer, you know, this new moon in Pisces, it just tells you that you need to have faith You need to believe, you know, whatever is fated, whatever is destined is going to happen, okay? You got fake and busy. I don't know. Okay. Let me pull one more card. Ooh, nice. You got self-love. Somebody left you hanging and popped the question. Okay, so what I see here, okay, there could be somebody who is fake, okay, who always claimed to be busy and doesn't have time for you, who turned their back on you, okay, who neglected you, who ditched you, basically ghosted you, okay, left you hanging, okay, literally left you hanging, left you, there was no closure, no communication, left you on left you on red, left you hanging, okay? This person who claimed to be busy all the time, this person could be thinking or unexpectedly gonna come back to you. You were not expected that. They probably regret what they've done to you and they're gonna come back to you. Now, you know what? If this person comes back to you, whoever this message for, okay, remember that there is something unresolved between both of you, something karmic that's not resolved. So it needs to be dealt with. It needs to be resolved. There need to be a closure. If you are open for that, Cancer, okay? Now, if this is something you're done with and that's why you feel the fear of entering a new relationship, a new commitment because of this past relationship, this failed toxic relationship that you were or you experienced in the past, okay? This says that when you have self-love and you know or you have self-worth, you know your worth, okay? You love yourself, you take care of yourself, something new gonna come, okay? And there you go, you got popped the question. Something faded, something destined, okay? Something new. I quite frankly, Cancer, I see this is something new, has absolutely nothing to do with this fake person, the person from the past. Okay. I don't know why I took these cards again. Apparently there is another message for you, Cancer. You're fed up of that person, okay? As I said, you're not gonna deal with this person from the past. For lots of you Cancerians out there, I see that you're done with this person from the past. Because now you know your self-worth, okay? You love yourself. You took care of yourself. And that's why, unexpectedly, there's gonna be a faded, destined connection. This person who's coming your way, okay? This person gonna pop the question. This person is seriously thinking about you. This person's gonna bring the balance into your life. You are the image maker. What you focus on manifests. This is very beautiful. You are the image maker. What you focus on, you manifest. Your thoughts create your reality. That's exactly what this message is about. Your thoughts create your reality. You are the image maker. What you focus on, manifests. I don't know how else I can say it. Ooh, 2 cards flipped out for you, Cancer. It's very important to know who you are, to make decision, to show who you are. It's very important to know who you are, to make decisions, and to show who you are. So you need to know who you are. You need to embrace your individuality. You need to show who you are. Because people need to know who you are. Be who you are. Be yourself. People will love you no matter what, because that's who you are. You are destined to meet the person who deserves you, who knows how to appreciate you, who will embrace who you really are. This, above all, to refuse to be a victim. This, above all, to refuse to be a victim. So, you need to let go of the victim mentality. I said that at the very beginning, because that's what the 12th house, and Jupiter was retrograde in your 12th house for a while. You probably felt isolated, you felt alone, you felt that you're being sacrificed, you felt that people neglected you. So you need to let go of that victim mentality. You need to love yourself and be who you really are, because people are going to appreciate and love who you really are. You're going to be connected with the soul, your soul tribe, with the like-minded people. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I wish you a happy and beautiful new moon in Pisces. Hi, Leo. Leo, the new moon in Pisces is happening in your 8th house. The house of shared resources, the house of hidden realm, the house of transformation, and the house of spirituality. For some of you, Leo, I feel that you have been through a loss, some sort of loss, okay? But you are healing the grief, or you were grieving a loss, and now you're healing. I feel like there could have been a partner that, or some sort of relationship, or a partner who they decided to detach themselves or remove themselves from your energy, or remove their shared resources, or seek division of assets, or something along those lines, okay? During the full moon in Leo, but I feel like there is reconciliation. I see lots of you, Leo, reconciled with that partner, because you have dealt with, or you worked hard to heal that situation. For some of you, Leo, I'm not sure why I'm saying cancel. Obviously, the sun, your ruler, is actually, in your 9th house, is what forming this new moon in Pisces. Okay, so in your 8th house, in your 8th house. Once again, I'm not sure. For some of you, you are a Leo Cancer cuspers. Okay, I'm not sure why I keep saying Cancer. Anyways, so everything is happening in your 8th house, not your 9th house. Okay, I see some of you, Leo. My goodness, I keep saying Cancer. But this is for Leo. And once again, you could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could be a Leo Cancer cusper. You've dealt with a very difficult situation related to probably shared resources, or related to a partner, or related to assets coming from a family member, okay? But I see that this situation is healed, or if there was any issue, it's resolved now. Okay, Mars, the ruler of your 9th house, is actually right now forward in your 12th house in Cancer. Okay, and it's actually trining with Saturn, and also in not far away from the sun. The sun is eventually going to trine with Mars also in your 12th house. The sun is your ruler. So that tells me that you're taking the initiative, you're taking action related to, I guess, spirituality, related to higher knowledge, related to travel, signing documentation, taking legal action. I see you're going to be successful, okay? Yeah, I see that you're going to be successful, Leo, 100%. What else? Jupiter is in your 11th house, sextile with, and Jupiter is actually the ruler of this new moon, is forming a sextile. It's a 12 degree, it's forming a sextile with Venus in your 9th house. Okay, so that tells me that 11th and the 9th house, so that tells me they're going to be a supportive group that believe in you, okay? They are going to be supporting you on all levels, on financial and on on a spiritual level as well. Oh wow, you got the Wheel of Fortune. That tells me there are going to be lots of travel, okay? Luck is in your side. You got the High Priestess, Two of Swords, so 2 major arcana already, and the Fool, the 3rd major arcana, okay? And that's what Mars is. Mars is all about taking action, okay? And take the initiative and move forward with your decisions, with what you're planning to do, okay? Whether it's legal decisions, whether it's, signing documentation, whether it's a travel, you're taking action now. And I see success, okay? I see luck and fortune coming your way, Leo. And you're starting something new. It's either a new project or you have higher knowing that you're going to be successful. Let's put it that way. That's what, because literally the High Priestess came after the Wheel of Fortune. Also, whoever was wearing a mask and was deceptive towards you, or if you were dealing with deception, with liars, this is going to be revealed. The truth is going to be revealed. The truth is going to be revealed. It could be something related to a family matter, okay? There could be lies and deception or heartbreak, like look, related to a family matter or some sort of relationship. But I see healing. Some of you've been dealing with a player, okay? You got the mask, player, ghosted, heartbreak, okay? That could be related to a family matter, okay? That could be related to a relationship, but I see that you're overcoming all of this, Leo, okay? Or for others, the family and your partner were very supportive to you during the time that you've been dealing with these with people who are deceptive, who betrayed you, who stabbed you in your back, who broke your heart, okay? So it could be that your family are supporting you. There could be also, once again, fake news. There could be pregnancy, unwelcome pregnancy. You could be dealing with thugs, thieves, people who are blackmailing you or, taking advantage, opportunists, people who are taking advantage of you, okay? Wow. I feel like, Leo, you're dealing with very difficult situation. Okay? Keeping you up at night. You're losing sleep You're very worried about this situation that you're dealing with. You're under tremendous amount of pressure. Those probably it's the dealing with those fake people, thugs, crooks, okay? People who took advantage of you, betrayed you. I don't know why I'm repeating myself, but wow. And you got phony, tricksters, illusion, love message. Wow. There could be financial loss as well, but I also see a wish fulfillment, okay? A wish coming through, and I also see a divine feminine. So there is somebody who you are connected with on a higher level, a divine feminine who's going to be very supportive. You either be a divine feminine or you are going to connect with the divine feminine, okay? And they're going to be commitment in this relationship, okay? But once again, you are also, on the other hand, you're dealing with thugs, you're dealing with deceptive people who are wearing a mask, people who are taking advantage of you, okay? So I see also a love message coming your way. This is going to be very supportive for you, Leo. Now, once again, I don't know, for some of you are dealing with a Cancer, but the Cancer you're dealing with, okay, because I kept saying Cancer, and now once again, I almost said Cancer. This is, I believe, if you are, you could be dealing with a Cancer who is going to be your divine partner, okay? Or this Cancer person is, or you are a Leo Cancer cusper. Gratitude is the life force of peace. Gratitude is the life force of peace. What are you thankful for? So the advice for you, Leo, is to be grateful to the divine, okay? Be grateful that there's somebody beside you, supporting you, taking care of you. Person, it could be even one person, but this person is believe in you, okay? Is very supportive. This could be a divine feminine you're dealing with, or you could be dealing with a divine counterpart, okay? That person is going to be very supportive. So you need to be grateful. You need to be appreciative, okay, Leo? And that's what I have for you, Leo. I wish you a happy new moon in Pisces. Hi Virgo. So Virgo, this new moon in Pisces is going to happen in your 7th house, the house of partnership, all sort of partnership, romantic partnership, committed partnership, business partnership, and the house of the known enemies. Now Mercury, your ruler, is forming an opposition with you, is actually in Pisces in your 7th house right now. Saturn also is in your 7th house. So that gives me the impression that there could be some of you're getting into a committed relationship, or there could be although Mercury, your ruler, is in your 7th house and forming an opposition with you, so there could be some sort of miscommunication or misunderstanding related to your partners. But I see commitment. Okay, I see you forming a commitment because Saturn is all about commitment, about signing a deal, signing an agreement. For some of you, it could be a new deal related to a legal matter, or a deal with your, a separation agreement. It could be also. It could be also, a work matter. Okay. Now there could be, once again, because Mercury, your ruler, is in your opposite sign. There could be some terms and conditions related to this agreement that is kind of creating some sort of confusion for you. But you have to understand, Virgo, the South Node is in your house, and you are perfectionist. You're overanalyzing. You're thinking too much. You're seeking, you want everything to be perfect. But there's a new moon in Pisces in your opposite sign. It's a calling for you to have faith and believe and trust and let go of control, let go of this power struggle. That's because the North Node is actually in Pisces, and we are going to have full moon in Virgo in March, on the 12th of March. It's actually a lunar eclipse, a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. So for the time being, I suggest Virgo is to let go of control, okay, and just go with the flow. That's what I see for you, Virgo. Let's see what the tarot has for you. You got the Temperance, which is really entails balance, inner balance, and I got Justice. Okay, 2 major arcana for you, Virgo. And you know what, I don't want to pull any more cards because this is very prominent energy. This means the energy is very strong, and it's going to happen really fast. So once again, if there was some sort of separation agreement or some sort of imbalance in your relationship, I see they're going to, because these 2 cards literally talks of or speaks of balance, okay? Balance on all level. Justice is balance, and the Temperance is balance, okay? Temperance is inner balance, and Justice is balance that comes is fairness, is balance that comes to us from outer sources, okay? If you dealt with injustice in the past, I see justice gonna prevail, and it's gonna be to your favor. There could be also balancing in the relationship. There could be reciprocation. The new moon in your 7th house is very beautiful, Virgo, okay? But you have to understand that you really need to let go of power struggle and control issues, okay? Magnetic attraction, and new love. This is this is very beautiful, okay? So this is literally tells me that if you dealt with betrayal in the past, okay, a partner, a toxic partner, or somebody who betrayed you, or somebody who let you down, now you are getting into a new relationship, a new love, and they're going to be magnetic attraction. There's going to be chemistry between both of you. There's going to be physical attraction, okay? It's irresistible. There's lots of flirtation, lots of talks. You are starting something new, and that's what the new moon in Pisces in your 7th house. Now, if you tell me you're not in a relationship, this could be a business partnership, okay? So, because once again, this new moon in Pisces is the house of partnership, all kind of partnership, okay? I see that this relationship, it's going to be, it's going to bring balance within you. It's gonna be reciprocated, and it's gonna make you feel happy, literally, okay? Okay, so you got not happy, but also happily single, left you hanging, and self-love. Okay, so here's what I see for you, Virgo. Once again, as I said, there could have been unpleasant experience related to a relationship that left you hanging, that left you, made you feel unhappy, made you feel lacking, emotional lacking, or lacking some sort of support, okay? But but because you embraced your individuality, you embraced your singlehood, okay, you took care of yourself, you loved yourself, you know your self-worth, okay? I see something new is happening in your life, because the more you love yourself, the more you take care of yourself, that's when you attract something new in your life, and a new relationship, a relationship that's gonna be appreciative to who you really are, okay? So that's really what I see for you, Virgo. But I see new love, and there are going to be sparks between you, okay? It's going to be they're going to be physical attraction between both of you. And you got rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You are an empath. Rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You are an empath. How can you detach from the drama? So this is a call for you to let go of whatever that wasn't meant for you, okay? The burden that you carried because of dealing with a narcissistic person or a narcissist, okay? It's not for you to carry. You need to let go. You need to overcome that toxic relationship, or that relationship that made you feel unhappy, made you feel lacking reciprocation, lacking lacking balance, okay? That was built on a shaky foundation. You need to let go of that because that's not meant for you. That's really what this message all about, Virgo. Let me get affirmation card. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. I love this message. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters in comparison or compared to what lies within us. Then what really matters at the end of the day, Virgo, is what's within us, okay? That's who you really are. You don't need to seek validation from people, from others, really. You really need to believe in yourself and embrace your individuality. I've been saying that for pretty much everybody. So what lies within us is what really matters. Okay, that's what I have for you, Virgo. I wish you a happy new moon in Pisces. Hi, Libra. Libra, this new moon in Pisces is happening in your sixth house, the house of your daily routine, the house of dealing with or your relationship with your colleagues, your co-workers, and the house of physical and mental health. So what I see here, there could be a new regimen that you're going to follow related to your physical health. You could be going to starting a workout. You could be going to start a new diet. I don't know, something related to your health, or if you've had some sort of medical blood work, or any kind of test that's going to be coming positive to you. Okay, the news is going to be very positive in the sense that there's no issue. Okay, not positive that there's a endless or something like that. No, I see positive news coming your way. Okay, that's going to make you happy, make you fulfilled. But I see that you're taking care more of yourself. You're probably once again following a certain diet or certain regimen, or you start workout or go to the gym or something along those lines. Okay. Now for others, it's related to your daily routine. So you really need to be organized. You need to get up in the morning, do your work, do your job. Okay. For some of you, you're joining a new group, a new team at your work, okay? Or they're going to be a new team member joining you, okay? But it's really very positive for you, Libra. Now, Venus, your ruler, is going to retrograde in the next, it's actually in the shadow period now, as I'm recording last week of February, okay? Venus is at 10 degrees in Aries in your opposite sign, okay? That tells me that there is emphasis on self-worth and on self-love, okay? On taking care of yourself, on finding the fulfilling relationship. I'm not gonna lie to you, Libra, for some of you I see pregnancy, okay? Because Venus is actually in the house that's ruled by Mars. It's in your 7th house, and I got the Fool and the Moon. I'm just gonna take them. The Fool is a representation of Aries, okay? One more card for Libra. And King of Pentacles. Yeah, Libra, Venus, you ruler in your 7th house, that tells me there going to be new connection, and there could be also pregnancy, because Mars is moving forward now in your 10th house, okay, and is going to be trining this Saturn in your 6th house. So once again, I see some of you maybe getting a new job, or signing a new agreement, or joining a new group at the work. Okay, I see starting something new related to probably work, or I see it as work. Okay. Yeah, I see job offer here coming from the King of Pentacles, or it could be money also, or could be support from higher up in the past, or unable to reach a decision related to probably work or related to your daily routine. But I see something new starting in your life related to, I see it honestly related to work, or it could be school. Okay, but it's gonna be, it's gonna clear all the confusion that you've experienced in the past, and I also see a financial support coming your way, Libra. So let me pull a card for, single. For some of you, you feel you're alone, you're not in any relationship, you feel lonely, you feel being isolated. You probably dealt with a player who was deceitful, who took advantage of you, okay, who left a scar in your heart. Mystery. Wow. This person who's a player was mysterious, okay? Or you could be mysterious. You could be Libra, Scorpio, Casper. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm picking on that, because you're being mysterious. You're not talking about your feelings. You're not revealing how you feel, or what you want to do, or what your plans are. Okay. Oh wow. So here's what I see for you, Libra. Okay. And that doesn't have to resonate with everybody, but I see a transformation in your status from single to marriage, because look, you got the single, okay, because you are dealing with a player, you are mysterious, you don't know what to do, or you dealt with a mysterious person, and then you got the wedding card, okay, marriage forever, the one and union. Yeah, for some of you, you're literally entering a new relationship, okay? Maybe you were fearful of dealing with this relationship because you've had a negative experience, or you're dealt with a player in the past. You got bad news and massive regrets. Oh, geez. Maybe this is bad news coming, or bad news related to this player you dealt with, and there's massive regrets. And that's why you are single, because this player, as I said, really created a scar in your heart, okay, and you are unable to overcome the pain and the regrets, or if there's any loss related to this relationship. You probably dealt with a person who stole something from you. Now, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be some other relationship that left you, or that was traumatizing for you and left you grieving, okay? But for some of you, it could be a newly divorced, okay? So you got married, or you rushed into getting married to a mysterious person who you don't know, who they were hiding things on you, okay? They were mysterious. They didn't tell you the truth. They didn't show their true selves, okay? And that left you with massive regrets, okay? Because you've received the bad news about this person that you just married to, and now you are single. Yeah, for some of you, I'm so sorry, Libra. Yeah, it is a divorce, or it's a separation of this person who lied to you, who took advantage of you, okay? So, great awakening. Wow. Walk in your truth. Stand firm in your light. Great awakening. Walk in your truth. Stand firm in your light. So it's okay to be solo for a while, okay? Because you need this awakening, this spiritual awakening. You need to stand firm. You need to know what you really want. You need to heal this experience, this trauma that you've been through, okay? Yeah, that's what I have for you, Leo. Sorry, Libra. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo, because I don't know, Libra. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I wish you all the best and a happy new moon in Pisces.